those two. Morning, everybody. Going to just confirm here with Mr. Howe that we are live. Anthony, live? All right, confirmation. We are live. Good morning. Coming at you from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry, Pennsylvania today. Going to have your 2013 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite, Coach Edwards, facing off against the Philly Hockey Club, 2013 birth year. This is Game 3 of the weekend series. Unfortunately, the Pens are 0-2 to start the weekend, but the later parts of yesterday's game, after being down 4-0, the boys showed some life and mounted a comeback and finished with the score of 4-3. They got some chances near the end of the game. They really started to play the hockey that they know how to play. They were moving their feet, they were moving the puck, they were responsible in the defensive end, and they were really giving the Philly team some fits once they started doing that. So we're hoping that they can build off that momentum from yesterday afternoon and come out and maybe get the first goal and kind of set the tone of this game. A team like this Philly Hockey Club, they're built from the back end to the front. They're going to play strong defense in their own end. They're going to have great puck support, and their goalie is one of the best around, as they've shown all weekend. So if the Pens can get out to a lead and maybe try to dictate the pace of this game, things could definitely change if Philly has to try to open up their style. I don't think they're built for that. What are your thoughts this morning, Aaron?
Yeah, I think you touched on one of the key points of today's game. We've got to get out to that early start. We've always been playing a bit too tentative, too hesitant in the first period of the last two games, and you'd like to see them jump out on top and make these other guys from Philly play from behind for a bit. I think the other point to focus on for today's game is minimize those turnovers in the neutral zone. Too many turnovers in the neutral zone yesterday, and it led to odd man breaks where Philly was able to, capitalize on those opportunities.
They did for sure capitalize. I think at one point the shots were, 10-8 in favor of the Philly Hockey Club, but the score was 3-0. So, they were getting to the net and getting their chances, and they were burying the ones that they had, whereas the Pens really weren't burying the chances that they were getting. So hopefully that all changes today, and we can get out of here with a 1-2 record on the weekend and get back to playing some good hockey. So a few other things to touch on. I believe that we're on the other rink today up at the UPMC Center, so the Pens are going to be moving right to left on your screen in the first and third period. The boards are a little bit foggy. I don't know if that's going to affect the camera. The music seems to be a lot louder over here. There's some element things going on where maybe this was all done by Coach Trevor to just try to change up the mojo. Hockey players are a superstitious bunch, and maybe that's what's going to set the tone this morning is just kind of getting things differently and bringing the game. So we're going to get ready for the puck drop here in a few seconds, and we'll see who Coach Trevor sends out to start. The lines and the players were all shaken up yesterday afternoon, so we'll see if we get back to the same 5 defensemen that we usually have had this season with Morrison, Hollis, Howe, Decker, and Mazza. And then the other 8 skaters were all forwards. So it looks like to start the game on the back end will be Hollis and Howe. And up front will be Hamilton, Nemeth, and Mash. So looking over at the bench, over in the defensive end, I see Mazza and Morrison side by side. That's an announcer's favorite combination. And Decker is also over there as well on the back end. So we will have our lines back to normal from what we've seen all season. We're going to have the L-Dog, Landon Pelly, starting in net. And we're ready to go. So referees are making some last-minute, updates to the ice. Looks like something was stuck over there. Referee threw a skate on it, but that's all clear, and we're going to drop it center. Puck is controlled by Philly. Played D to D, near side. That's played up to the wing. Pass taken away by Hollis. Sent to Mash. Mash gets it in deep. Doesn't make it for the icing call. Philly picks it up. Skates behind his net. I believe that's Tushev, 13. He sends it up the wall to 14 Longo. Philly has an odd man break here unless Hamilton can get back and help this out. Hollis is back 2-on-1. Pass over to Chamberlain. He sends a pass back to the middle. Good back check there by Hamilton. Great save by the L-Dog. 2 saves. Rebound in front. Philly looking to bang that puck home. And they do. On a 4th or 5th shot in a row, the puck finally got to the high crease, and one of the Philly players was able to send that rebound in. We're 33 seconds in, and your Pens are down 1-0.
All right, not that start we were looking for, but we got plenty of time here. 14:27 remaining in the first period. Hopefully we get to turn the tides here in this next shift. Come back with a quick one and build off of it.
Let's hope so. Sanders steps in for the draw. That face-off is kicked around. Schimmel comes out with the puck. He goes to the far wall. Banks it off. Philly's going to keep the puck over there. 77, McDonough picks that up. He's going to try to go around the Bulldog. He does. Philly gains his own. 3-on-2. Lubinski. He comes in, fires a shot off the bar in the net. Morrison fell down there when he tried to go over and get a stick. We're down 2-0, and we're not even a minute into the game. Another line change here.
Okay, boys, let's do it here. You know, well, not much to say. We're off to a slow start, and we need to turn things around here.
Yep. It looks a lot like the first 5 periods of how the weekend played. Philly controlled everything, and the Pens just didn't have an answer. Face off to the far side. Philly's going to gain the zone. That is going to be pulled into the zone by 5. He loses control. That's Netchai. He sends a rink-wide pass over here to Casamassa, just behind him. Philly picks that up, looking at her back into the zone. 5, Leblinski. He gets that down the wall. He's harassed by Casamassa and Nemeth. Sedin at the point keeps it in. There's a player wide open in the slot. Elliott Howe recognizes that and gets over. Pens try to control on the near wall here. Casamassa. He surveys. Sends a far pass over to center ice. Netchai gets the puck and sends it in deep. He's going to go for a change. Nemeth gives chase. Slow forecheck here. Casamassa now goes for his change. Pens have 2 new troops coming out as Philly's going to get an easy breakout again. Puck is picked off by Hamilton on the exit pass. Keeps the zone. Nemeth with a weak pass attempt over to Hamilton. Doesn't make it to him. Hamilton circles through. Gets it over to Mash. Deflected by McDonough to the corner. Was a halfway decent chance there. First signs of life that the Pens have shown today. Puck played out to the blue line. That's off Decker's stick to the neutral zone. Sanders comes over, picks that up. Pens back in. They have a little bit of a shot here. Kid from the bench comes out. Other defender steps in the way. Puck to the corner, far side. Picked up by Philly. He's trying to clear it out the wall. Hamilton steps through. Another Philly player there supporting the puck in a great position. Mash off the wall. Back to the Philly player. Philly is going to try to exit. They cannot. That's a good keep by Howe. Puck hit one of the players on the bench, and we're going to have a whistle. Face-off will likely come out of the zone at the 12:43 mark. Your Pens are down 2-0 in the first period.
And Philly's taking it to Pittsburgh right now. They're playing Pittsburgh's game. They're playing that tenacious game. They're on every puck. They're winning all the puck battles, and it's shown on the scoreboard.
You're right, Aaron. I don't know what the Pens have to do here, but hopefully if we get a goal, that'll kind of swing the momentum. Centering pass attempt blocked by Philly on the defense. That's picked up behind the net, thrown to the net by Nemeth. The Bulldog Schimmel, he gets that. He's harassed in the corner. Makes a smart play to himself off the boards. Baugh goes into support. He comes out the far side. Pass out to Nemeth in the front. He's unable to get a good shot. Puck cleared back to the point. Hollis lines the shot up. Tipped in front by Schimmel. Just wide. Philly sends the puck up the near wall. Hollis pinches down. Puck gets out. Mazza retreats to center. Mazza surveys. He fakes a reverse. Picks the puck up. Mazza's going to go around another defender. Mazza's going to take the zone. He has some ice coming in. Moves outside. Looks to fire a shot. He does. Hits the goalie in the chest. Rebound behind the net. Mazza picks it back up. He skates out to his defensive position. Baugh was there to cover for Mazza. Puck comes back out the center through Mazza's skates. Mazza picks it up. He goes over to Hollis. Area pass there. Hollis and Schimmel converge. 2 players. They've got to talk there and stop bunching up. Schimmel comes through with the puck. Turns it over to 97 Clements. Mazza steps over to put a stick into him. Sends the puck wide. Clements looking for a centering pass stopped by Mazza. Puck behind the net. Mazza has it. Mazza picks it up. 2 players there. Take the puck off him. Mazza stick check from behind. Nemeth now steps in. Gets the puck out the far side. Uses his body to shield the puck. Doesn't work. Play back to the point. Point guy wide open. Sends the puck in. Mazza picks that off. Looking for Baugh just behind him. Was a good read by Mazza to try to get that stretch pass out. Nemeth gains the line, gets the puck in deep. Pens go wholesale.
Wholesale, yeah.
Philly picks that puck up. Pens are going to look to provide some pressure here. That is Casamassa. He does so. Turn over to Netchai. Netchai is taken down, plays the puck over to Decker. Decker walks in. He's on his backhand, sends a pass over. Decker picks it up on a forehand shot, bluffed down by the goalie. Puck around the back wall to the near side here. Morrison has to hold his ground at the point. Pens are now providing pressure from the side. That's Baugh and Sanders. Philly dumps the puck into the Pens end. We got an icing. Finally, a little bit of life from the Pens there. A couple of shots, a couple of chances. They took some control of the tempo there and were able to possess the puck and basically just keep the puck in the Philly defensive end for, longer than 3 to 5 seconds there for the first time today. Face off to our left, we've got Casamassa, Sanders, and I believe Netchai. Morrison and Decker on the points. That play is out.
Odd man
Decker
break.
has to get out here. He goes over, gets a stick, gets another stick on the puck. Clements picks that up. Good play by Noah to force that to the wall. We've got 4 players down in the corner here. Penn squared out with the puck. We've got Casamassa. He's going to find Gav. Gav coming in 1-on-2. Some of the Pens go for change. Gav takes it wide. Puck sticked off of his blade over to Decker. Decker tries to keep. Vito keeps. The Godfather sends it down the half wall. Doesn't make it all the way down. Philly player reverses. Pressure being applied by Vito. Puck comes out to the middle. Hamilton picks that up. He's not able to gain the zone. Puck stays in the neutral zone. Played over to the middle, just out of the reach of Hollis. Philly looking to break in to the Pens end. They do. Mash. Clearing attempt fails. That's Decker. He's going to look. He goes reverse and tries to go up the wall. Hamilton's there. He goes off the wall. Played by Clements into his stick. Clements kicks it out to 14. I believe that's Tobias. He's hauled down by Decker. No call. Hamilton over there on the wall. He's working hard. Puck cleared out to the point. That's kept in by the defender. Pens with good support there. Here comes Hamilton. We got a 3-on-1, 3-on-2. If we can make something happen. Hamilton goes wide, sends a backhand pass across, misses everybody. Hollis steps in to try to keep that puck. Philly is going to break out of there. No, good play by Howe to keep that. Play does end up offsides, but I think the Pens will take that right there. The offsides was better than the odd man break that would have led the other way had Howe not sent that back in.
Yeah, Pittsburgh showing a bit of life there on that 3-on-1. You'd like to see Blake maybe control that puck, take that time, and have a little bit of patience before kind of throwing it blindly to the backhand. But
better. Puck sent in on the net. The goalie covers that up, and we're going to have an offensive face-off. And we've got Schimmel, Sanders, and Baugh out there on the front with Howe and Hollis on the back. Face off to the left of your screen, far side. Won by the Pens, back to Howe. Howe misplays it, sends a center. He tried going D to D. Number 5, Leblinski picked that off momentarily. Puck came out the center. Hollis sent it back in, another offsides play.
That's the right idea there, but you got to get your head up. If you see that man cutting through the middle, that's a very dangerous play, and he put Johnny Hollis in a really tough position there.
Agree. Face-off control by the Pens, back to Mazza. Mazza can't go D to D. He goes up the middle to Sanders. Gains his own. Baugh picks that up. Baugh's going to look to go down the wall. He does, sends a pass back near the point, but nowhere near Mazza. Pressure being applied from behind by Sanders. Play comes out to the neutral zone. Sanders is going to go over to Mazza. Mazza moves it to Morrison. Morrison head up. He's looking for Schimmel just out of his reach. Pressure being applied by Baugh. Played back to the neutral zone. Schimmel steps up, waves a stick. Mazza with a poke check to get that away. Over to Schimmel. Schimmel dumps the puck in. Looks to get a change. Him and Baugh change. Nemet's out here providing a little bit of pressure. Philly controls it behind the net. Players are trapped in their own end, but the Pens don't have anybody to pressure because of the line change. Puck squirts past Mazza as he stepped to try to keep. Morrison over there with a good stick to not allow any sort of play. He's hauled down. No call by the ref. Mazza gets back, blocks a pass. Behind the net, Nemet picks it up. He throws his man off of him. That's over to Vito. Vito looking for that exit pass. He threw it blindly right to a Philly player's stick. When the Pens are getting the puck, they're kind of just throwing it away from themselves and looking and hoping that somebody's there. Shot blocked in front by Morrison, comes out on the near side to Casamassa. He plays it up off the wall. That's going to just miss the Philly player's stick. Referee waves off ice. Netchai providing support there. His stick got knocked out of his hands. No call. Casamassa to the far side. Howe's over there as well. Off Howe's shin pad, stays in. We've got an opportunity here. Nemet's hauled down, no penalty. He had Gavin wide open in the middle there, but couldn't make a play because he was basically tackled in the slot. Good shot there by Vito, the Godfather. Good save by Max, the goalie.
Penguins' first real scoring opportunity, I think, there. You like to see Vito maybe throw that one low, go pass off pads, look for a rebound in front.
Yep, I agree with you. Good pressure again, though. So it looks like we're going to hopefully get back to our game and maybe be able to mount a comeback earlier than the last seconds of the third period. Hopefully. Puck was controlled by Philly. They wrapped it around the wall to the near side. Hamilton grabs that. He's got a man in the center. He tries a tough angle shot. It hits off of the goalie and bounces behind the net. Mash providing the pressure now behind the net. That's played up the near wall here. Sanders provides pressure.
Nice
played over
by Howe.
Played over to Howe. He keeps it. Philly looking to come out the far side now. Pressure's being applied by Hamilton. Puck squirts to the neutral zone. Howe's taken down. Sanders skates through two. He's being harassed. Comes to the near side. He got some ice, but that stick to the wall. Sanders looking for a play. He carries down the wall. He's basically rubbed off the puck there by the Philly defender. We've got a 2-on-2, 2-on-3 scrum in there. Who's going to squirt? Who's going to come up with that puck? Philly gets it. Hamilton provided a stick. Couldn't stop it. Puck goes to the far side. Howe retreats. Penn's applying the pressure. That's going to be an icing by the Philly team, as long as it makes it. Referee blows it because he thinks Decker could have got there, but he eased up. Played from Decker to Hamilton up the far wall. Hamilton finds Mash on a cross pass. Comes out the center, goes around one. Another Philly player there. Mash sends it in, just out of the reach of Hamilton. Pens were again changing behind the play. Breakout pass up to number 90. Hollis with a good step there at the blue line to stop the entry into the zone. Hollis at the blue line again. The Pens have some numbers here. Puck's in Hamilton's skates. He now picks it up, goes into the offensive end, dumps it. Hamilton's going to go for a change. Puck behind the Philly net. They're going to look to play it up the wall here. Hollis pinches down on 99. He is able to keep it there. Here comes Sanders to support. Here comes the Bulldog. Bulldog going in the slot. Sanders looking for that centering pass, makes it over. We got a good shot there. I can't tell who that was, but it was a good save by the goalie.
I think
Pens
that was
continued pressure. That was Ball that got the shot. You're right, Aaron. So 97 Clements backing out now. He sends a shot off Mazza's skates. Somehow comes back to his stick. Good back check by Eli there to stop any sort of pass or shot. Hollis up the middle goes to Nemeth. Play was a little bit behind him. Hollis grabs it again. Hollis is going to take the space provided to him. Goes inside, outside. Cuts back to the inside. Good stick there by number 8. Centering pass blocked by 28 for Philly. We had Nemeth sitting in front of the slot. He was going to be able to make a play. Mazza pinches down the wall. Good play there to keep the puck. Puck is over in Mazza's skates. He's going to look to come out from there. Sends it down the wall. Sent back out. Mazza looks. Sends a fluttering shot on goal. Goalie covers that up. We're going to have another offensive zone faceoff. Pens are controlling the play right now, it seems.
With 5:10 remaining here in the first period, your Pens trailing PHC 2-0. Shots on the board. Pittsburgh leading the shot total with 6. PHC with 4. But I think PHC with those 4 shots have the better scoring opportunities at this point.
They have. The funny thing about that is 4 of those shots, the first 3 came on their first goal. It was rebound, rebound, rebound. And then the second shot, or their fourth shot, I should say, was in the back of the net as well. Play is in the Pens offensive end. Morrison with a shot into the net, steered wide by number 8 for Philly. Good shot there by Mac. Pens were looking to get a stick on it. Pressure here provided by Vito Casamassa. Played down the wall to Gavin Netchai. Netchai surveys. He's going to look to come back towards the point. Nothing there. Over to Vito. He sends a shot behind the net. Gloved by Clements onto the goalie. Max decides to cover. Pens are going to go wholesale again. Quick changes today. Very quick changes. We're going to have Howe and Hollis on the backside with Mash, Nemeth, and Hamilton up front. Nemeth steps in to take the draw. Hamilton on the right, Mash on the left. Hollis tapping his stick saying, give me the puck. I want a shot here. Faceoff's controlled. It goes back to Howe. He plays it down the half wall over to Mash. Mash gets a shot. It goes just wide. Play to the far side. Hamilton gives chase. Hamilton picks that up. He finds a centering pass over to Mash's backhand. Sends a shot in. That play is covered up by the goalie. Nemeth goes, puts a stick in until the whistle. And faceoff will be to the far side.
Finally some signs of life here in the first period.
Yep.
I'd like to see Pittsburgh capitalize on one of those opportunities.
Let's hope we can get something here and get out of the first period, not down 2-0, and build some momentum. Play is controlled by Philly off the faceoff. They're going to look to send that out the near side here. Puck squirts free. That's pressure is going to be provided now by Mash and Nemeth. Nemeth looking to get that to the center. Nothing doing. 3 Philly players there. They send it high off the wall. Hollis halfway down. He pinches. He's able to keep it. Puck right at the blue line. Hard to see what's going on here. There's a check by 37. Referee has that. That's going to be a penalty on Philly. One of the Philly players just stepped directly into Hollis and checked him into the boards.
Pelly making his way off the ice here.
Pelly goes, Pelly goes off the ice. We got a good shot that misses on the short side, comes out the far side to Mash. Mash is going to be harassed by 2 Philly players. They get possession. Referee blows the whistle. We're going to have the first power play of the game for your Pens at the 3:46 mark of the first period. Got to say, this would be a great time to bury one. You know, we're at the 3:46 mark, first period. We've got 8 shots to 4. We've kind of tilted the ice in our favor. And, you know, all we got to do now is put one in and see if we can get things going from there. We're going to have the announcer's favorite combo of Morrison and Mazza on the backside with Baugh, Schimmel, and Sanders on the offensive side. Face-off is one back to the point. Mazza steps over. He goes D to Morrison. Morrison has some ice. He's going to walk down. Lets one fly. Hits a player in the back. Gets to the net. Max reaches out with the glove and takes that out of midair to freeze the puck.
Yeah, I think that's the right way you want to attack this offensive zone face-off. Bring it back to your D where they have some space. They have some good vision on the net. Get bodies in the net, crash the net.
Agreed.
Look for a sloppy one.
Face-off. Baugh steps in to help the draw there. Baugh circles. He has nothing there. He comes to the near side to Morrison. That's a great play. Morrison again walks in. Gets a shot just off the side of the net here. Schimmel providing pressure. He can't get the puck. Sanders is in there. He steals the puck. Picks that guy's pocket. Sanders with an off-angle shot. Right into the goalie's glove. I think the big thing now that we're establishing our possession in the offensive end, Aaron, is we've got to get somebody in Max's grill. Somebody get right out in front of that blue paint and just cause some chaos.
Yeah, he's seeing pucks like beach balls right now. Exactly.
Yeah. Philly controls this face-off back to the corner. Schimmel steps in and steals that puck away. He's got it behind the net. He tries a centering pass. That's stopped by number 8 for Philly. He sends it high off the wall here. Bad bounce off the partition. Goes back to the far side. Philly going to look to escape the zone. Baugh provides pressure. Sanders has to go for a change.
Nice
Mazza with a step down.
Step.
He has to kick that puck back down now. He gets it to Baugh. Play is into the corner. Philly's going to reverse. Baugh goes by. Baugh picks the puck up. Philly lost control. We've got Nemeth in there now. We've got a good pass back to Mazza. Mazza sends it over to Morrison just behind him. Just missed that being a great tic-tac-toe play. Play is sent down the middle, though, over to Nemeth. Nemeth centering. Nobody's home, though. I think, again, that was just a matter of getting your head up and seeing what you have there. It's the right play to make the centering pass.
He got space.
Yeah, Mazza has a bunch of space. Sends it over here near side to Nemeth. Nemeth controls. 2 Philly players converge. Good pass by Nemeth to Casamassa, the Godfather. He sends a shot off the back wall. Netchai gives chase. Fakes a pass back to the point. Had the defender move. Casamassa steps over to provide some assistance. Philly player gets that out. Good keep by Mazza. Mazza makes a good area play. No. That's a great play by 14 Longo to get it back out. Mazza's in a foot race with Clements. Mazza's going to win that battle. He's pushed, controls the puck, goes behind the net. He's going to look to come out. Mazza sees a bunch of open ice out the far side. He's going to try to go by Clements, sends a pass to Nemeth. Nemeth with a backhand pass. Blindly, Philly picks that off. Defensive change there. Philly's coming in 3-on-2, shorthanded. Coming into a 2-on-1. Makes the pass. Good back check there by Netchai to stop that shot. Decker picks it up but can't get the puck away from the Philly defender. Puck comes to the slot. Backhand shot off of the goalie into the back of the net. Pens are down 3-0. Philly with an even strength goal right at the end of the power play.
Yeah, just again capitalizing on those, winning those battles in the offensive zone and making the most of the opportunities. Pens got a little sloppy there in front of Landon Pelly, and no one really converged on that puck, and Philly was glad to take that opportunity and make the most of it.
For sure. Right place, right time. Pens got a little bit careless in their own end, and that's what happens. You know, the puck gets in the back of the net whenever you make turnovers and give chances like that. Face-off controlled by Philly. Back to the D. He goes up the far side wall. Played off the wall again. Philly content with getting that puck deep. We're down to the 137 mark. Decker's going to pick that up behind the net. He comes out the near side to Mash. Mash down below the circles. Clearing pass. Picked off by 97 right at the dot. He sends a puck to the net. Doesn't make it through. 3 Pens chase the puck. Mash, Hamilton, Sanders. All 3 wingers went out to the point. Pens again. 5 guys below the face-off circles. We're losing position again because I feel like they're just not sure of what they should be doing to get the puck out of their end and make the smart fundamental play. Puck is controlled by Philly here. Decker gives chase in the corner. Sanders steps in to help him. Sanders and Decker. Philly sends it out behind the net. Howell picks that up. He looks for somebody. 97 Clements picks that up. Makes an area play behind the net to 14 Longo. Longo reverses. Stick handles around 2. Sends a puck to Clements. Clements gets a fire off, and that's sticked away by Pelly. Good butterfly save there. Clements, 97, wide open again. All 5 Pens below the face-off circles one more time here in the defensive end. No responsibility at the points. Hamilton comes out with that puck, chips it around number 20 for Philly. Hamilton in a foot race. He wins that puck, but that's good pursuit. Hamilton's in 1-on-3 because the Pens have to change after being bottled up in their own end for the last minute. Puck comes to the near wall to Clements. He goes around 1 player. Can't go around 2. Good play by Hall.
2-on-1.
Nemeth comes in. He's got Hamilton with him. Nemeth sends the defender away. Nemeth with a shot. We get a goal. Max got that puck off of the glove. but Nemeth had enough on it to get by the goaltender and sneak in for the Pens' first goal of the game.
Yeah, nice goal there, late in the first period, inside of that 1 minute mark, and this is always a good jump starter for a good start into the second here. So let's see if again the Pens got to continue to build on this and continue to put up crooked numbers on the board.
Yep. This was what we were looking for early on, for the Pens to get something. Pens control that faceoff over to Mazza. Mazza plays it off the far side wall, right the ball stick. Ball comes down the far side. He's going to look for a play. He sends it hard around the boards. We've got 15 seconds left. Schimmel gives chase on the near side. Schimmel takes that puck. Another Philly player comes in and gets it away from him, though. Ball's going to go into the corner, try to provide some support. Schimmel falls down. He's controlling the puck. Puck is played by Philly right out to Nemeth. Nemeth with a centering pass off the defender's stick, right underneath the goalie, and they controlled that. Play stopped. We're going to have an offensive zone face-off here. Some of the dads are saying, hey, pull the goalie, get the extra attacker out there for 4 seconds here. See if we can't get something. Nemeth's going to step in and take the draw. Hollis and Mazza down near the top of the face-off circle, hoping to get a face-off win here and get a shot to the net, maybe look for something dirty with 4 seconds left. Puck was controlled to the far corner, I believe, by Nemeth, just out of the reach of ball. That's going to bring us to the end of the first period. Pens down 3-1. Lead in shots 11-6. We'll be back in about 90 seconds. All right, folks, we're back. Going to be the start of the second period. Pens are going to be moving left to right on your screen. We had some momentum there. We got one on the board in the last minute of the first period. We showed again that if you keep taking shots and making smart plays, we can beat this goalie. Pens are going to send Sanders, Nechai, and Casamasa out with Morrison and Decker on the backside. Face-off controlled by the Pens there. That's going to go into the zone. Referee says onside play. Philly comes out with the puck. He's going to look to clear softly out to the neutral zone. He does. Sanders retreats, goes to the near side D. Decker comes here. He wheels around. He's going to try to send a pass off his backhand over to Nechai. Doesn't make it to him. Nechai battle in here. Puck squirts out. Referee stops it. Gives the puck right to the Philly player. Puck sent on net. Landon L-Dog with a good save there. Awkward play there with the puck hitting the referee in the skate. Philly controls, sends the puck down to behind the net. Philly controls, looking for a centering pass. Player walks out, wide open in front. Nechai gets a stick over there on 44. We've got Casamasa out the far side. He's going to skate the puck out of danger. Goes past the blue line, past the red line. He enters the zone. Pulls to make a move around a player. Gets the puck almost over to Gav, just out of his reach. Pens changing. Off the bench. Nemeth able to keep. Hollis able to keep. Scrum over on the wall. Casamasa wisely sends the puck deep. Casamasa and Nechai looking to change. We got a slow 2 players coming out of the door. Puck is sent up the wall by the Philly player. That's going to be stopped momentarily by Decker. He goes D to Hollis. Hollis going to survey things. He fans on the play. Philly's right there, but they skate past it. Hollis can't get control. Philly player comes down the wall. He's going to look for an odd angle shot. It misses everything, comes out to the near side. Puck up near the blue line. Hamilton provides some pressure. Nemeth is there as well, trying to get it out of the zone. 2 Philly players kept it momentarily back to neutral. Tuchev goes to center ice, the 5. 5 sends it back into Tuchev's skates. Luckily, he was able to clear that out to the near wall here to Ryan, number 74. Aaron was correct on the call that it was offsides. Referees say play on. Puck to the far corner. Mash picks it up. He has Hamilton streaking. Tries to send a pass to him. Philly player gets a stick on it. Hamilton gains control. He's 1-on-4. He skates through a player, but Lubitsky knocks that away. Play is back to neutral. Nemeth is content sending that down the wall. Fiorello picks that up for Philly. He circles in his own end. Tries to play it out. Play does get out to the neutral zone. Nemeth is in a good spot to get it. Sends it blindly up the middle to a Philly player. Nemeth back with the pressure. Knocks it off his stick. Philly gains the zone. 2-on-0. They dump it. Behind the net. Decker's going to grab that. He surveys. He's going to turn that over behind the net. Philly player looking to skate it out. L-Dog on his post. Looking to stop that puck from coming out. It comes out the near side. Philly plays it back to the point 20. He sends it D to D. That's over to 13 Tushev. He lets one fly. Hits Hollis, I think, in the back of the helmet or the shoulder. Hollis out the far wall. Over to Mash. Mash has some room.
He has Hamilton wide.
Oh, good play
Great
there by
defensive
number
play.
20 to stop that pass. Played back into Hollis. In his feet. Can't control it. 5. Lubitsky comes in. He's going to send a shot. Just misses over top of the net. L-Dog was down in the butterfly. Puck here to the near side. That's Decker and Hamilton applying pressure on 2 of the Philly players. Philly comes out with the puck. Centering pass goes all the way through to the far wall. Mash is going to look to pick that up. He gets rubbed out by number 5. Philly moves the puck wide. They're on sides again. Puck over here to Decker. Pens need to get this puck deep and get a change. That's Hollis in the near corner. He's going to hit the brakes and come out the near side here. 5 Pens again, down low in their own zone. Puck out the center to the red line, but back in by Philly. Played by Mash. Mash back to center. That's going to finally make it to the blue line for Philly, but they're going to look to move that puck. Player falls over. Pens are offsides. Blake was in the zone, didn't come out. Jax took it in. I guess at this point we'll just take a whistle to get the troops changed up here and hope to get something going on this shift now. Philly suffocated us on that shift and kept us hemmed in our own defensive end to the neutral zone, and we couldn't get anything sustained there. We're going to have Schimmel, Sanders, and Bob with Mazza and Howe. Face off, won by the Pens over to the far wall. Mazza sends that to the blue line. Schimmel goes in. Play is controlled by Philly. Back to their defensive end. Out the near side here at the 99. Pressure applied by Baugh. Turned over by Philly. Howe goes off the wall. Just out of the reach of Baugh. Philly plays that out to the neutral zone. Sanders sends it in. Offsides again. We're at the 11:21 mark. 11 shots for your Pens. 6 shots for the Philly Hockey Club. Score is still 3-1. Sanders set to take the draw here. Puck's dropped. Controlled by Eli off the draw. He stepped it through and took that. He comes down the near side. He controls it. Sends a puck out to the crease. Deflected by Schimmel. Good play there by the goalie. 97 Clements looking to break out of the zone. He's harassed by Sanders.
Nice back check by Sanders.
They both hit the floor. Nothing called. Puck entered the offensive end. Referee put the whistle up. Decided not to call it. Philly controls. They're going to look to gain the zone. They dump it off the referee now. Puck is played to the near wall. Howe's back there. He comes out this near side. Nope, he's stopped. He has nowhere to go. Everybody, again, is below the face-off circles. Howe throws a little bit of a shoulder into the player there. Gets the puck to Baugh. Baugh gets the puck out of the zone. Softly into the Philly defensive end. Puck's on edge. Not going to be nice in here. Schimmel provides some pressure. Philly reverses out. Looking for a play. Schimmel gets a stick on the puck. He's then shouldered off. Puck out here to the point to Howe. He steps around 1. 2 Philly players there. Backhand attempt doesn't make it. Here comes the puck to center. Puck cleared up the wall here again. Kept by Howe. Great play by Howe. The Pens are in the middle of a change. I feel like they're not changing as a group, and we don't have 5 guys on the ice all at the same time. Mazza went for a change now. Philly escapes the zone. Longo going to look to move that to space. He skates to the far wall, gains the red line. He sends the puck deep. Puck is going to come out the near side here. Howe and Decker back on the defensive side. Puck's picked up by Clements on the near wall. We've got support there by Netchai. Plays that over to Nemeth. Nemeth can't get out of the zone, but he gets it over in the area of Casamassa. He does. Philly controls that puck, though. Send it back into the Pens end. Picked up by Howe. Howe up off the boards, out of the reach of Gav. 13 Tushev picks it up, circles. He goes in his defensive end, sends a puck up the far boards. That's picked up by 7. 7 gets some wheels moving. He has 44 crash in the net, sends a shot into the corner. Missed everything. Puck's picked up by 44. He runs into 2 black sweaters. Nemeth now comes through looking to make a play up the wall. Nobody there. Fortunately, the puck does just get by the defenseman there. Pressure being applied by Casamassa. Philly sends it rink wide. Man wide open. Steps around 1. Gains the zone. Philly's on sides. Back check provided by Casamassa. Puck over to Nemeth. It's in his skates. He basically just sends it out of his end. Puck is fluttering. It's not going to make it for an icing. Goalie steps up but doesn't play it. All 5 Pens go for a change. No pressure applied on Philly. Here comes Sanders. Here comes Morrison. Morrison plays it back. Philly's there, though. No one home for the Pens. Philly up the near wall. finds number 44. That puck is going to be picked up by Schimmel. He sends backhand off the wall, squirts out to the middle. Philly picks it up. Maz is up high. He's going to try to look to make something happen here. Play over to Sanders. He's going to look for Mazza.
Come on.
Sanders through the middle. Philly in a good spot.
Offsides.
We're going to have offsides there.
Ooh.
I don't know if Mazza moved up to offense this period, but he was up high in the zone. It does look like he's going to line up at wing. We're going to have Eli Baugh and Maxime Morrison on defense with Bradley Mazza, Camden Sanders, and Logan Schimmel on the front side. Sanders takes the draw, controlled to the wide side by Philly. The Bulldog gives chase. 8 Sedin gives chase. That puck is played over to the far side. Picked up by Philly. Sanders is there. Mazza steps through McDonough trying to get to that puck. Here comes Sanders. He's got some legs moving. Mazza looking to go around a player. Puck eludes his stick. McDonough carries in. Pressured there by Schimmel. He does get through the puck. Sends a shot wide. Just missed that far corner. Sanders over there in a good spot. Played behind the net, though, by Philly. Morrison shields off the defender. He's going to look for a play. 5 players, 3 players behind the Pens net. 1 in the crease. Mazza's down low, too. Pens are just drifting down low. Mazza does get that puck out of the zone, but nobody's there for the Pens for a breakout pass.
Yeah,
Sanders
boys
applies.
are just throwing the puck away in the defensive zone. We need to take a little bit of patience here. Find the open man, move it to him, and create some offense out of your own defensive zone.
I agree, but in order to create that offense out of the defensive end, we got to be in position. Eli blocks a shot there, sends the puck to space for Sanders. He's being pressured from behind, looks to get that out of the zone. He does, but he sends it the length of the ice, and that's going to miss everybody. Again, the Pens just are content with sending the puck through the neutral zone and not being patient and finding an open player. Pens go wholesale.
Coach Trevor's calling for a timeout here.
Yep.
He sees the chaos as well from the bench over there, and I think he's going to try to rally the troops here and maybe set them straight. Still have.
We've got half a game.
22 and a half minutes here to turn things around. So
yeah, it's 2 goals. One shot can change things up here. Good sportsmanship there by Gowdy going over and giving Pelly a fist bump. Pelly's probably going to exit the game at this point. He's given up 3 on 6 shots. 4 of those shots were in the first 20 seconds of the game. Unfortunately, a rebound snuck by him. And then off the very next face-off, Philly controlled the play and entered the zone and basically had a 2-on-1, and the player went just under the bar right by Pelly's glove to make it 2-0 at the time. And Pelly's going to exit on that note. So good showing there by Pelly. He was in good position most of the time there. A couple of defensive breakdowns led to some of those goals. So let's see if this timeout doesn't get the Pens back on track here.
We've got the extended timeout here.
Yes, we do. Referees are giving Coach Trevor the luxury of drawing up some plays and having a good talk with the boys. Hopefully we can get this momentum built back up in our favor again. We were getting some chances there in the middle part of the first. And then in the second period, it appears that Philly is taking it to us again. Some of the Philly parents appear to be getting a little bit restless. And finally, Coach Trevor sends the boys out. We're going to have Ride or Die Robinson, 39, going between the pipes for the Pens. Nemet's going to take the draw. He's got Mash on his right wing and Hamilton on the right wing, Mash on the left, with Howe and Hollis on the defensive side. That faceoff is 1 through to the point. Mash gets out there. Oh. Philly goes D to D just out of the reach of Hamilton. Sent a shot in, weak attempt there. That's going to be picked up by Howe. He sends it out to center just out of the reach of Hamilton. That pass is picked off by Mash, but it just goes off his stick a little bit hard. He wasn't able to control it. Philly sends the puck back in. Hollis picks it up, skates right in front of his net. Hollis on his backhand, hits the brakes. He's going to look for somebody wide. He decides to come up to Hollis here. Puck goes right to a Philly player. Amateur skates it in. Howe bumps him off. Nemet down below the goal line. Howe has the puck on the near wall here. He's looking for somewhere to go. He sends it cross rink out to Mash. Mash sends it back to center. Philly controls over to Howe. Puck is in the skates of 2 Pens players. They just don't have any momentum when they're picking up the puck. Clements takes that into the offensive end, sends a weak shot wide on Robinson. Robinson plays that puck off the back wall, covers it.
It's got the same story as both games yesterday. We can't create any offense in the neutral zone. I think a lot of that goes back to the fact that we've got players out of position in the D zone. We're not getting that effective breakout coming out, and their defense is really suffocating us.
Yep.
I mean, it's been tough. If we do get it out of our own blue line, we tend to be turning that puck over in the neutral zone or throwing it away and giving the
Face-off controlled by Sanders to the corner. He sends it to Decker. Decker skates behind the net. He's going to look to come up the near wall here. Nachai in position, plays the puck off the wall. It hits off his skates. He has some room, though. Harassed by Tobias 44, but Sanders is able to pick that puck up down the near wall. Sanders in. He's going to look for a centering pass. Gets over there. Both Pens players skate by the puck, though. Philly has a slight 3-on-2. Casamasa and Sanders back check to get the numbers back in the Pens' favor. Ryan enters the zone. He's going to look to do something, but Sanders forces him wide. Nothing doing. Puck goes behind the net. Baugh in position there. He's going to get bodied by one of the Philly players there. Puck is behind the net now.
Got two men open high here.
Sent wide, to a wide open player out of the point. That shot is sent in, but blocked by Decker. Decker on his backhand. Looks to come up the near wall. Nachai runs right into Sanders, knocks him down. Puck does not come out of the own end. Sanders still down. Sanders finally back up as the puck goes down to the near corner. Bob picks that up, sends it over to the far corner. There's room there. Decker has to pick this puck up and get it to Casamasa. He does. Casamasa can't control the puck, though. Philly keeps his own, sends it back down the wall. Philly controls the puck from the far side. Casamasa provides pressure on the back check. Back to Baugh. He sticks it to the corner. Philly player there to pick it up. 5 players below the face-off dots again. Puck sent to the net. Right out in front. Robinson finally able to cover it up after a pickle stab attempt from 18 inches in front of him. Philadelphia just bottling the Pens up yet again. Pens wingers not staying home high on the boards at their point position, and that's just where the problem seems to be starting. There's nobody there to get that exit pass out for us to leave the zone. Nemeth steps in for the draw. Won by Philly, back to the point. Weak shot attempt. Nemeth blocks it. He's got Schimmel up the near wall if he can get it to him. Schimmel can't lift the stick. Puck stays in. Puck still in the zone. Schimmel looking to make a play. He's draped by 13 Tushev. Puck comes out to Sanders, or to Nemeth, over to Mazza. Mazza's going to get some wheels going. He's going to look to go wide here, uses his body. Puck is played by the Philly player back to Hal. Mazza here on the near side. That's Farello for Philly. He squirts that puck through. Puck still along the near wall here. 3-on-3 battle. Gets into the Philly defensive end. Penn's given pursuit. Schimmel over in position, but puck made. Good pass made from Philly to the wide side for 5 to pick that up. He skates into the zone. Looks to go around Morrison. Morrison sends him to the back wall. Support provided by Schimmel. Schimmel's back behind the net again as the left side winger in the right-hand corner. He sends the puck over to Mazza, who's also very low right now. Again, there's 3 guys wide open at the point for Philly. Pens are just losing position in their own end, and the Philly team is making them pay for that. Shot from the point, Robinson gloves it. Again, I hate to keep harping on it, but the Pens wingers can't go that low. We can't have 5 bodies below the face-off dots and expect to get out of our zone because the Philly defensive team is just suffocating us and not allowing us any room.
It's definitely making for some sloppy defensive zone play.
Yep, face-off controlled by Mash. He is able to get that puck out. Sanders comes over in support. Sanders with his legs moving through the neutral zone. Can't get around the defender. Mash pulls that up. He's going to move that back over to Hollis, but he goes up the near side wall. There's all congestion there. No play. 14 comes in. I believe that's Tobias. He looks for a centering pass over to Clements. Nothing there. Played back to the point. Philly player wide open. Steps around one. He's going to walk in. Goes around another. Onto his backhand. Sends a shot. Robinson just down in the butterfly to make a good save.
Man, Tushev was stick-handling like he was in a phone booth there. He had all kinds of moves. Guys were just poking at the puck. You want to see the defenseman put the body on the player. Knock him off his balance a bit.
Yep. Again, that starts with moving your feet and just making smart hockey plays. Face-off, far side. Sanders steps in to take the draw against Clements. Clements uses his body, wins out over the far wall. Back to the point. They go D to D. That's over to Bourbon. Hamilton's able to get a stick on it and stop that shot. Bourbon does pick the puck back up, though. Down to the near corner. Sanders and Decker there. Hamilton's also low. Sanders looking to come out to Hamilton. Puck's behind him. Shot by 99, sent out to the middle. Blocked by Morrison. Ryder was also in position there. Puck played out the near side. Unable to get it out of the zone. Clements keeps it in. He's stripped there. No call by the referee. That's number 14, Tobias again. He loses the puck. That puck is sent right out in the middle from Sanders to Hamilton. Hamilton gets his legs going. He's in a foot race with Clements, though. Clements is one of their faster ones. Hamilton from his office. Clements gets a stick on it to stop the shot. Pens go for a change. Mazza looking to provide some pressure. Forces the pass up the middle over to Decker. Decker walks in. He's got 2 Pens players to the slot. Backhand pass stopped by the Philly defender. Hamilton sends the puck out to the far wall. Mazza hits the brakes, goes around, over to Hamilton. Mazza. Hamilton walks out. Centering pass just out of the reach of Casamasa. Casamasa and Decker both converge on the puck. Throw it to the center. Nobody's home for the Pens. Philly picks that up. They're going to be content sending it out the far wall. That's going to look like an icing there. Referee has his arm up. Referee waves the puck up for some reason. Morrison was 15 feet away from that. Gets it. He's now tripped up. No call there. Puck's turned over along the near side here. And Philly is going to look to control. Clement steps in and uses his body to take the puck off Decker. Mazza now behind the net, centering pass. Somebody needs to knock that kid on his butt, and there Morrison finally does it. Tobias banging at the puck whenever it was underneath the goalie. The Pens finally come in and decide to say, you guys do the same stuff to us. We're going to put you on your wallet if you do that to our goalie.
Yeah, these boys from Philly are relentless right now. They really attack the net and are putting a lot of pressure on the goalie, looking for the sloppy goals.
Yep. That's the style of hockey they play. They don't care how they do it. Maz is going to step in to take the draw with 2:54 left in the second. Referee gives some final instructions. Face-off is won over to the center. That's going to be controlled here on the near side by Casamassa. Casamassa exits the zone, but he's harassed. Can't get anything going. Mazza comes along the near wall. He's going to look to send that puck up the wall. He does, just out of the reach of Netchai. Philly has a man wide open far side. Make the easy pass over him. Get the puck out of trouble. Send it back into the Pens end. That puck is going to be picked up by Howe. He goes behind the net. Makes one guy miss. He's being pressured from behind. Sends the puck over here to Netchai. Netchai has some room. Puck off his stick right to a Philly defender. Philly defender sends it off. Two Pens trapped in the zone. Offsides. The Pens just can't get anything going right now. You know, whenever they make a good exit pass, the puck seems to be in a stick or off a skate somewhere, and the Philly players are just capitalizing on these loose pucks in the neutral zone and basically just stoning everything we're bringing. Puck's controlled by the Pens. Bob picks that up on the near wall. He drives towards the net. He's forced wide by Amateur. Bob goes behind, uses his body. He's going to look, finds Logan Schimmel. Puck is in his skates again. The pass was there, but again, just out of the reach of being on the tape.
Oh,
we got a 2-on-1. No. Morrison gets turned around, but he's able to slow the opponent down enough, take him off his stick. That's going to be Nemeth. Moves it over to Ball. Ball has some room. He has nobody with him, though.
Wide, Ball.
Ball goes wide. He gets a step around Amateur. Ball's going to look to fire. He does. Good blocker save there by the goalie. Puck steered to the near corner.
Came out high in his crease there, making himself bigger in the net.
The goalie came out, took away the angle.
Didn't give a lot of room to shoot.
No, he didn't. Puck is controlled by Philly out to the crease. Pens give chase from behind the net. Puck is played out to the point, kept by Morrison. Down the wall, nobody home. Puck played out to neutral. Morrison surveys things, goes up the near wall, hits a Philly player, comes out the center. Nemeth has some room here. Nemeth has Baugh on his wing, sends a shot, hits the goalie right in the glove. Pens with a slight chance there. I think with that play, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe Eli has to drive the net there and kind of interfere and create some space for Jacks to move wide and then get the shot. If you throw a 20-foot wrist shot at the net, Gowdy's going to see that, and he's going to stop you.
If I think the way that I would draw it up here, Joe, I would maybe hit Eli coming across the blue line and then maybe go into center drive with Jacks there. Take that defender out of the play and then look for something sloppy up in front.
I wouldn't have been mad at that either. Philly controlled that face-off there. They get it out to neutral. They're going to look to come to the center ice. Fiorello skates. He goes wide. Being pressured by Sanders. He's content throwing the puck behind the Pens net. Howe goes behind the net. He's going to look to pick that up. Puck is played off of his stick. 5 Lubitsky comes out with that. He's taken down, no call. Centering pass stopped by Hollis. Hollis has Hamilton here. Hamilton turned around again on the pass. Looks to go around a player. He does. Number 37, Fiorello, gives chase. Hamilton's in a foot race, 1-on-2. Sanders is going to provide some pressure, force the play behind the net. Philly player goes behind the net, sends it up the wall. Hollis in a good position there. Sends it down. Sanders looking to grab it. Just out of the reach. Back to Hollis. Hollis sends it out to the middle.
We need some of that last-minute magic here again.
Mash looking for a shot. Gets a shot. It goes just wide. We're down at the 30-second mark. Play is controlled here by Hamilton. Centering pass. Philly player steps through. That's going to be out to Howe, though. He sends a weak shot in. He's taken off of his feet. Attempted clear. Nothing doing there. Mash sends it behind the net. Hamilton provides soft pressure here. Philly plays it up the near wall. Here comes Mazza off the bench. He's going to look to try to make something happen here in the last few seconds. Mazza
takes that to the net.
He looks for a centering pass, but nobody's home. Puck squirts to the far side. Hollis. He's going to send it back to the middle. Philly player there. He's just going to be content throwing that into the Pens bench. We're going to get a face-off with 2.7 left. Pens should pull the goalie here for the extra attacker. Look for a hard...
Just throw bodies to the net.
A hard face-off win to the net with your wingers all lined up on the inside going to the net. Coach Trevor's giving some instructions here. It doesn't look like they're going to pull Ryder. They're going to leave him between the pipes. Casamas is set to take the face-off draw as a left-handed stick. We're going to have Mazza and Hollis going to the net. I'm going to guess that Casamas is just going to try to throw it towards the goalie. Mazza and Hollis are going to look to go to the net hard, look for something loose there. Face-off won by Clements to the wall. No scoring chance allowed. That brings us to the end of the second. We're down 3-1 still. PHC over the Pens. Shots are even at 14. We'll see you in 90. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're going to get the third period started. Shots again, 14-14. PHC is up 3-1. Pens moving right to left on your screen in the black jerseys. Mazza set to take the draw with Casamasa on the left wing, Hamilton on the right. We've got Decker and Morrison on the backside. Mazza steps in for the draw. He controls that over to Casamasa and some skates. Looks like Casamasa and Nachai's over there. Puck gets into the Pens end. Mazza looking to find some room down the wall. He makes a nifty move around one, but there's 3 defenders there. Puck comes out to the blue line, not cleared. Sent in by Morrison onto the stick of Mazza. He goes to his backhand, turns the play around, looks for the centering pass, nobody home. Mazza controls behind the net. He's going to come out the far side. Good pass over to Vito, but it was on his backhand. Mazza controls the puck. He finally is taken down. Vito with a nice little move. Shot. Hits a player. Shot again. We got a goal.
There we go.
We're up we're down now 3-2. We got a good goal in the first 30 seconds of the third period. That's what happens when we can sustain some pressure.
I know Joe won't say it, but that was a fantastic shift there by Bradley Mazza. A lot of tenacity in the offensive zone led to that goal. You know, he fought hard on the wall, was able to move the puck into the Godfather in the slot, and he was able to send it home. You got your Penguins back in the game here with 14:30 left in the third period, and we really want to score here again quickly and really get this thing on a roll.
Yeah, that can set the tone for the rest of this game. You know, Philly has kind of made us play their style and not play to our speed and to our puck possession. But a play like that is something that can really get us going. That's a good play there by Philly because Eli and Logs were going to be in there. Puck is controlled on the far side. That is Howe. He plays it over to Baugh. Baugh is just unable to reach that. Philly, he was going to look to go D-to-D.
Stay on him.
He sends it behind the net. That's their play, and I'm surprised that our kids haven't picked up on that yet. Philly is content throwing the puck around the back wall, hoping to get it out near or the far side, opposite weak side, I should say, and get their exit. That puck is played up the near wall here. We got Howe in a foot race with Clements. Clements gets to the puck, but Howe basically just wipes him out. Ryder with a great play to come out of his crease and just get the puck out of trouble. Good exit pass, headman to Baugh. Baugh's in by himself. He's going to go 1-on-2. Back check provided by number 99.
Oh, no.
Eli sends a pass to the middle, nobody home. Puck cleared out by 99 to the neutral zone. 3 Pens kind of standing still again. Let's not develop that bad habit. Good play by Mash. Oh, he almost got through. Something was going to happen there if he got that through.
Stay on it, Block. Stay on it.
We're on this puck now. Puck into the offensive end. Played off the wall here out to the neutral zone. Morrison steps up. That allows Hamilton to pick the puck up. He has the pass or some skating ability. He does get it through. He gets it to Sanders. We've got a 3-on-3. Good little area pass just out of the reach of Mash. Clement's going to look to clear the zone. Good step there by Morrison. Puck does get free, though. Morrison gets out of the zone. Mash reverses. He gets it over to the area of Morrison. Morrison going to look to play it off the wall to Sanders. Sanders gets his zone. He has Hamilton open. Can't get the puck through. Puck is controlled here by 97. Good back check by Sanders to apply that pressure and stop that. Sanders plays it from his knees over to a Philly player. That is over here now to 7, Chamberlain. He gains the pen zone, hits the brakes, sends a blind pass over to Hamilton. Hamilton out to the far side. Puck does not get out. Good keep there by 14 Tobias. Back behind the wall to Morrison. I'm sorry, that is number 44. Sanders picks that up. He sends a good pass there to Hamilton. Hamilton, if he can win his race, use the speed. He was interfered with. He still has a chance to get a shot. He's tied up by 44. I can't get it. Sends something wide behind the net. Good effort there by Hamilton. Mazza comes over and provides pressure. Attempted clearing pass picked up by Hollis. He sends the puck through. A little bit of traffic there by Hamilton. Max saw it though and steered it behind the net. Puck is snowed over to the far side. The Godfather applies pressure. Mazza's going to look to come over and pick that puck up. He does so. Goes through 2. He's tripped. No call by the referees. Vito with another shot. Oh, what a blocker save by the goalie. Pens are on the offensive side of things right now, applying a lot of pressure.
Got a man wide here. Watch this man wide.
Philly does get the puck out, and they had somebody open wide, but the puck is behind him. Hollis now comes over. Good play there by Vito to deny that centering pass. Puck is back to a Philly stick, though. Mazza and Hollis converge. Casamasa picks that up. He's going to have Hamilton wide. Nope, he decides to come up the near side here. Goes around one guy. Good move there by the Godfather. Get it through, but Tobias with the back check 44 to knock that puck away. 2 Pens players collide. That was Gav and Elliott. Puck is played out the far side over to Howe. Howe's going to look for Mazza. Puck is in Mazza's skates. He does get the zone, though. He's going to look to make a play around the defender there. Bourbon sticks that away. Mazza in a battle along the far wall. Schimmel comes in to provide support. Philly gets it out. They're in a 3-on-2. Mazza's back checking here to even those numbers up. Sends the play wide. 77 comes through. He's now by himself, 1-on-5. Mazza picks the puck up. It was in his skates. He couldn't control it.
Nice
puck set
keep
back
there
to the
by
blue
the
line.
defenseman.
Very good keep there by number 13, Tuchev. He sends the puck back deep. That's going to be picked up by Decker. He goes out the far wall. He's ridden off the play. Wrecking ball through to get that. He has Schimmel. Schimmel picks the play up. He looks to go through two guys. Nothing there. Philly collapsed at center. We're going to have Tobias 44 coming in one-on-one on Hollis. He sends a centering pass. Good play there by Decker. It does find a Philly player stick. That shot is wide on the short side. We're going to have that by Gav. Sends it out to the point. Sedin going to look for a shot. He does. Traffic in front. Rebound. Philly buries it. Again, that goal is a result of the winger there on this side not being in position and the point man for Philly being wide open, getting a clear look at a shot from 60 feet away, and some traffic in front. Ryder made the initial save, but the rebound was not cleaned up by the Pens, and Philly buries that to get back to a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, unforced turnover there in the defensive zone. Really had a lot of room to skate the puck, get it out of the zone, and took the option of just throwing it up the wall, and again, Philly made the most of it.
That's right. That's what they've been doing all weekend. Face-off controlled by Philly.
Offsides.
Good stop there by Nemeth. He's going to gain the zone. He's going to be 3-on-3 looking for a centering pass. Finds Eli Baugh. Baugh with a good shot, but Max again over in good position at the top of his crease. Took the angle away.
It's good patience and good vision there by Nemeth to find Baugh, cross him wide, give him a good opportunity to score.
Yep, he put the pass right on his tape.
Baugh actually had the advantage there. He had the goalie moving right to left there, and he tried going cross body, and Gaudy was able to get in front of it.
Yep, face-off controlled by Philly to the far corner. They're going to wrap that around the wall. Mash over here to provide the pressure on number 5 for Philly. Mash is going to be 1-on-3 there now. Here comes the rest of the Pens troops. Morrison with a good step there to keep it. He throws it to the far side corner. Puck is cleared, but not out. That's going to be picked up by Nemeth near the blue line. He's going to look to throw a shot at net. That hits Max in the glove.
Yeah. They'll take that shot all day. It looks like a beach ball coming in on him.
For sure.
No traffic in front of the net.
Yep.
It's the story of the weekend right now.
Yep. That's not a bad shot, but I'm sure the PHC guys will take that shot 20 feet away from Max with nobody in front, and he's going to see that puck. Pens line up. Casamassa, Sanders, Mazza, Hollis, and Howe. Face-off is controlled by Philly back to the corner. They're going to go behind the net, wrap it around the boards here. Casamassa gets over, forces the pass. Hollis sends it back in. That's going to go to Sanders. Vito, the Godfather, picks it up. He has Mazza in front. Over to Mazza's back end. Mazza sends it back through. Over to Sanders. Shot by Vito. Oh, goes just wide. Good chemistry there by those three. That puck is going to be picked up by Sanders. He's going to look for a centering pass. He's taken out. Mazza comes over to provide some pressure. Keeps the play in. He sends it down the wall. Just out of the reach. All three wingers for the Pens now bottled up on this side. That puck sent out through center by the Philly player. Not going to be enough for ice. Hollis is going to skate over and pick that puck up. He's going to look to circle in front of his net.
Johnny,
he has some room there. Puck gets near Sanders, but Hollis has a whole lot of room. He's dragged down from behind. Referee again looked to make a call, but refuses to raise his arm. Casamassa with a shot. Casamassa with a rebound. That stopped. Sanders behind the net. Right out in front. Casamassa bangs. Casamassa bangs. Casamassa banging. Mazza needs to get in there tighter and look for that rebound. Puck cleared out the near side here. That is
out of the zone.
Out of the zone. Longo sends it out to open space.
Comes in 1-on-4.
Yep. Howe's going to win that foot race. He looks to go just behind the net and get the puck out of trouble. That's going to be controlled by Howe. He sends it over to Mazza.
Wide here. Mazza wide.
Mazza up the wall. He trips. Mazza's still there. That's going to be Sanders and Mazza now looking to get it out of the zone. Sanders is tied up. Mazza needs to get back in there and get that play. Puck sent behind the wall. Hollis. He stops. Goes to reverse. Loses an edge. Philly controls. Mazza down low again. Mazza now at the faceoff dot. He's got somebody wide. That's good pass to Vito. Vito has Mazza back. Vito can't control it. Mazza wisely goes for change. Vito in 1-on-3. Nothing there. Every time we seem to get something, we're in the middle of a change.
Too many men!
Too many men! Referees getting harassed by everybody up in the press box. Their whistle's been put away for a period and a half. Great play by Morrison to step. That play is controlled by Nemeth. He's going to look to get a shot. It's deflected wide. Schimmel picks it up. He's going to get it to his forehand. Gets a shot knocked down in front. Puck is loose. Puck is finally blown now by the referee. And it looks like Philly's going to get up and give some extra stuff to Jax. And again, the referees aren't going to call anything.
Yeah, the referees pretty much put the whistle away in the first period. There's been really no activity on the penalty front, so
there's been none. That was a definite too many men. A player from Philly stepped out, played the puck from the bench, went back into the bench, and left the puck there for his teammate. Philly controls the faceoff with their wraparound play.
Get on that wall.
Down around the wall. Morrison steps in. Great pinch, but can't get there. That's going to lead to Tobias coming out of the end. Netchai comes through, knocks that centering pass out. Netchai behind his net. He's interfered with. Player from Philly basically just took a shoulder in the Gav. No call. Puck goes to the far wall. Controlled by Philly.
Man in the slot. Watch out.
That's going to be picked up by Netchai. He sends it high off the glass in the area of Nemeth. Nemeth has some speed. He can't get around that player. Puck does make it to the neutral. Schimmel with the pickle stabber. Schimmel needs to get 2 hands on the stick and skate there. A whole pile of bodies here. Netchai looking to come through. Puck's controlled by 13 Tushev. He goes wide side. Pens allow the zone. Sticked away by Decker. Sanders, or that's Nemeth. He's got a lot of room in front of him, but it looks like he's gassed. Nemeth's going to get caught from behind. He tries to get it deep, can't do so. Puck hit Bourbon in the skates just inside the blue line. Here comes Baugh. He's going to look to get through. He does. Baugh is in. He goes to make a move. He does so. Great save by Gowdy. Wow, what a move by Baugh. Better save by Gowdy. Hollis steps up to keep it. Sends it to the net. Nobody for the Pens is down there. Baugh gives chase. Sent out to the wide side. How? Right back down the wall. Eli is the only one applying pressure right now on the forecheck. Hamilton steps down. Mash now over on the wall.
Open it up. Open it up.
We've got 4 guys over along the wall. Centering pass over to Hamilton. Get to the ball. Baugh, nifty move. He's unable to get it underneath the goalie sprawling pads. Great save there again by Gowdy. Play cleared up the wall here. Hollis keeps that into Mash. Mash has some room. He sends a shot. Hits the goalie in the chest. Wow. We had a lot of chances there. A lot of chances. Eli Bob with some nifty stick work, but Max Gowdy had his number on that sequence.
Yeah. Boys are doing a good job of opening things up in the offensive zone now and kind of spreading out, getting off that one single wall and trying to gain space and time and space and make opportunities out of it.
Baugh steps in for the draw. He wins that back to the point. That goes over to Howe. Howe misplays to Hollis. Hollis was kind of in the middle of a C cut there and couldn't get to the puck. Play is cleared back to center. That's going to be picked up by Baugh. He goes around one, gets his own. Mash there with support. It gets over to Hamilton. Oh, just out of the reach of Hamilton. Philly collapsed on that. They've got a guy ahead. That's 5 Leblinski. He's going to be pressured by Hollis. Hollis comes over, provides pressure. So does Mash. Puck is on the near wall here. Hollis looks for some open ice. He goes behind the net. Baugh is back there. He's going to look to move up to Hamilton.
They got Mash wide. They got Mash wide here.
Unable to play it, but the puck gets out of the end. Philly is going to try to throw that puck in there, unable to. Does make it in the zone. Go D to D to Hollis. Hollis pressured. Hollis with a pass to the center. Mash comes through, looking for Hamilton, streaking. That comes through to the neutral zone, picked up by number 5 for Philly. He's going to look to gain the zone. He does gain the zone. Puck ends up squirting free here to the near side boards. That's going to be Ferrello, 37. He sends an off-angle shot. Ride or die, picks that up with the glove. Says, let's slow things down, get a line change, and let's see if the next set of troops for the black and gold can't get something going at the 5:17 mark.
Yeah. Wholesale change by the Pens. It looks like we're going to have Decker and Morrison on D with Mazza, Casamazza, and Sanders up front.
You know, number 11's due, Aaron. It's been a while since he's put one in. I'd love to see the kid get one here.
Hey, at this point, we'll take it from anyone.
Very true. Face-off won by back to the point. Good play there by Casamassa. Plays sent back down low by the Philly Hockey Club. Behind the net, Decker. He's going to look to play that off the wall. Nothing there.
Man
There's a man wide open. Mazza comes through, unable to get his stick on the pass, but now does come with the puck. Mazza has some room.
Take it wide,
He's going to take it wide. He's going to look to go around Amateur. He does so. Uses the body. Gets through. Sends a shot. Off the goalie. Oh, just out of the reach of Sanders. Mazza
up high, Bradley, up high.
Mazza sends it cross side, but there was a Philly player right there. Would have been a good play if 99 wasn't there for the red. 99 sends that in. Decker on support there. Mazza picks the puck back up. He's going to look to go. He's going to see. He has nothing. Sends it in deep. We got to get to the forecheck here now. Sanders goes for a change. Casamassa moving in slowly. Mazza moving in slowly. That winger has to be over there on that far board to not allow that exit pass. Mazza applies pressure at the blue line. Puck escapes back to neutral. That luckily didn't get on the stick of 97 Clements. We got Mazza there fishing for the puck. Sends it out the center. Blindly through it.
Step
He
up,
needed to get a change.
Step up, Johnny.
Johnny doesn't really step up, but weak shot attempt from the blue line. We'll take that all day. Hollis, he looks to play along the near side here to Netchai. Gav has some space. Gav is going to take that space. He's going to look to make a pass. Fanned on it. Had some room. Gets it to Nemeth. Nemeth is going to gain the blue line. He's going to go toe drag around one. He hits the brakes. Schimmel was kind of in the way. Puck thrown at net. Gowdy steps through and covers that up. 3:54 mark. Pens are down 4-2. Shots are 28-16 in favor of the Pens. We've definitely tilted the ice, but you know, Gowdy has just been standing on his head. The two breakaway chances on Baugh. No other goalie stops Eli there, in my opinion.
I hear you, Joe. I hear you, Joe.
Face-off controlled by the Pens. Shot attempt sent down through the crease by Hollis. Philly comes up the near side wall here. That puck is played
good keep
near
there by
the blue line,
Hollis.
but that's a good keep by Hollis over to Netchai. Netchai fires one block. by the Philly. Backhand attempt, squirts wide. 4 Philly players over there. Philly comes up the near side wall. Bulldog applies the pressure. That's Netchai as well. He's going to look for a centering pass over to Jax. Good defensive play there. Doesn't make it out of the slot. Bulldog steps through. Hal now walks down, sends a puck. That gets in the back of the net. We're going to have a 4-3 game. Philly calling for a high stick. Referee is now waving it off. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The referee calling off
Referee from the far side blue line, who was barely in the zone, waving that one off, going over to Coach Trevor. Coach Trevor's obviously not happy. Older referee here, Kavanaugh, overruled the younger referee who called a good goal. He said no high stick, but the senior referee took control and said that's not a goal.
We have some dads in the stands here reviewing that replay here. I'm not sure if I can see it quite here from my vantage point, but I thought it was the Philly guy that has got a stick on the puck.
Even still, though, with the rule there, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, wouldn't that end up still being a high stick play? Even if it was the Philly player, as soon as the puck is touched high?
I think they need to touch the puck next. I think they have to have possession of the puck in order for the whistle to blow then. And the goalie never had possession of the puck there.
Goal waved off. Call high stick. Face off all the way back in the Pens end. Controlled by Philly, but that's going to come out to Netchai. He's unable to get it out the wall. But Nemeth comes through and supports it. Puck gets down in the area. Gavin a foot race with number 20.
They got Robinson coming off the ice.
Going off the ice.
Eli
extra attacker comes on for the Pens. We're going to have 6 players out on the ice. Centering pass gets right to the stick of number 5. He's going to be content throwing the puck the length of the ice.
Elliott's got to win that race.
Elliott Howe does win that race. He circles back through center. None of the Pens players are out in front of Elliott for him to make a pass. Finally, he finds Netchai. Netchai gains his own. He's going to throw a puck towards the net. Gets in on the goalie. Pens crash the net. And we're going to have an offensive face-off zone. Philly players are giving Nemeth the business. Referee steps through. No call, though. Face-off will be in the Pens offensive end. We're going to have Hamilton, Mazza, Bob, Mash, Morrison, and Decker.
Yeah, bring this puck back, Bradley. Bring it back to Decker.
To take the draw. It's on his backhand. Let's see if he can win this. He does win it to the boards. Play is over the ball in the slot. Fires a shot blocked. Play is going to be wrapped around the wall here. Morrison's going to pinch down that wall, and he keeps the puck. 3 Pens players in the same spot. Morrison sends it down the near wall. Nobody home for the Pens. Attempted
nice
slap
keep
shot
there by
clear.
Ball.
Good keep by Ball over to Mash. Mash is looking for somebody.
He throws
sends
it
it behind the net. Mash is going to go get that puck. He squirts out the near side. He's going to look for centering pass. Gets it to Ball. Good defense there by Philly, number 20. Mazza giving pursuit from behind. Mash and Hamilton giving the pursuit. Philly's going to be content icing the puck. Let's see. Are they going to wave this one off? He waves the icing off again. The referees today are totally awful. I've had enough of it. We're going to hear about it for the next 2 minutes here. Puck controlled by the Pens. Mazza goes around one, goes around another. He comes down on his backhand. Centering pass, gets out of the net. Mash, pickle stabber. Gowdy down on the butterfly and makes the save.
Oh, man. You want to talk about fighting through adversity here, Joe? Pens are the epitome of that right now. They're going as hard as they can, and they just can't get a break.
The Pens have the extra attacker on. It's supposed to be a 6-on-5 advantage, but they're playing 6-on-7 because these referees must be wearing red and gray today because they've missed easy calls against the Philly Hockey Club time and time again. It's an awful performance. Face-off won by the Pens. That's going over to Nemeth.
Here it is.
Find somebody. Oh, just misses. That was Mazza who missed the net wide. Back to Mazza. He controls it. Gets the shot right in the goalie. Goalie reaches the glove out. And the puck is still loose. There's a backhand attempt for Mazza. Great save by Gowdy on the leg.
Up high, Bradley.
Mazza, he centers it back. That's a high stick by Philly. Referee waves it off, though, that time. Where you at with that call, ref? Here comes Hollis down the wall to keep it. Puck is going to be sent out. It hits the stick of Howe. Going to negate the icing. This referee, again, is out of position. He has no idea what he's doing. This is what happens when you get teenagers ref in the game. Puck is controlled under a body over there. Pens need to basically just push that kid out of the way. Puck's one back to the point. Mazza gives pressure. Puck behind the Pens net. Casamassa picks it up. He's looking. He decides to send it off the boards high. Puck squirts out to center. Sent off by Philly. Offsides.
That's it.
Hey! Good job!
We'd probably be asking for a little too much, asking for the intentional.
Finally, the referee makes a call. The senior referee does say it's going to be intentional.
No, intentional would take it all the way down, Joe.
Intentional would take it all the way down. We're at the 57-second mark. The referees finally decided to make a good call. Pens are going to skate 6-on-5. Nemeth uses his body. Schimmel gets in there. Puck is going to get into the Philly end.
Offsides.
We were offsides. Referees missed that call too. Puck played here along the near side. Out to Mash. It hits a skate. Pens are able to keep it. Baw's there. That's Nemeth. Puck is sent in on net. That's going to be controlled by the goalie covered up. We're going to get a whistle and another offensive zone faceoff. At the moment, we've got Mash and Hollis at the point with Nechai, Schimmel, Baugh, and Nemeth up front. You know, this wouldn't be a bad time here to have Schimmel take the draw and win it toward the net and just send bodies. You know, see if we can't get something dirty. Pens moving around. Face-off is going to be picked up there by Nechai. He looks to go around one. Can't do so. Philly sends it up to the point. Mash gets it. He's going to send a shot. Fans. It ends up giving him some space. Sends a shot in. Hits the goalie right in the stomach. The fan there on the first shot attempt by Mash actually ended up being a good thing as it opened up the shooting lane. We're at the 27th second.
Coming out here.
Yep. Coach Edwards is going to send Mazza, Hamilton, and Casamassa out. He's going to take Nechai,
Baugh, and maybe Schimmel.
Nemeth on the draw. Casamassa is going to look to step in and help here.
Bring this back, Jax.
That's one over to the point, or to the good shot there. It's going to go off the back wall. Mazza gives pursuit behind. He's down on a knee. Mazza looking to gain control from behind the net. Philly, I'm sure, content keeping it back there. Mazza, he sends a centering pass out. Gets the point to Hollis. Oh, shot blocked there by 14 Longo. Puck is played to the far wall. There's a body by Nemeth. I like the tenacity and the fire there. He's using a stick now. He's going to get cross-checked from behind by Bourbon. Referee stay and watch it. Hamilton comes out. He goes back in. Mazza's right in front. Can't get the rebound. That's going to do it. PHC 4, Pens 2. Referees probably accounted for a couple of those goals there. I'm completely fed up with them. I hate to do it, but they can't continue to make these mistakes and take games away from the kids. So on that note, Pens go 0-3. Showed some fight in some games. Didn't come out with great starts. 35 shots for, 16 shots against. You know, we've got to play a full game here and stop allowing teams like this to get leads on us and just take away our preferred style.
A couple weekends off here. A lot of opportunities to get on the ice as a team and practice, and I'm sure Coach Trevor will be working on a lot of those things, a lot of those mishaps that we saw this weekend.
Let's hope so. Let's hope that the next time we take the ice, we get some better results. Good effort here by the boys, but it wasn't enough. I think that'll do it. I'd like to say a thank you to Aaron Morrison again for joining me. Of course, to Anthony Howe for setting everything up and allowing us the privilege to announce these games. It's a great time. I have fun with it. I hope you all enjoy it at home, and we'll see you for the next broadcast.